What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Pro here. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. We're talking about Shiba Inu in today's video. Full disclosure, my voice is a little bit bad today, so sorry if there's any cuts out, any cutouts like that, for instance, or any hoarseness or anything. I want to fully apologize that if you guys are wondering. I know you probably don't care though. That's okay. We're going to talk about Shiba Inu in today's video, guys. Lots of Shiba Inu news to cover, and of course, just a lot going on in the overall cryptocurrency space. Let's start here though. First of all, a little bit of a celebration moment. Thank you. Today, we've reached 2.7 million friend SHIBs for SHIB Tokens official Twitter. We continue to grow and could not be more excited to be a part of the crypto journey. Woof. Thank you, SHIB. As you can see, they've reached 2.7 million followers on Twitter. This is the official SHIB Twitter account. And guys, the army continues to grow day by day by day. And it's so exciting to see this much support for this incredible token that we know as Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is up about 3.48% on the day. If we go to the overall ranking for the market, we're up about 2.60% on the day. Not too bad considering the red that we've seen over the last couple of days. But again, the markets are ripping today and you gotta love to see it. So let's get into this though. If you guys actually want to pick up a free stock and start trading Shiba Inu on an amazing brokerage, hit that first link down in the description below, sign up and deposit at least $1, and you guys will get a free stock that could be worth all the way up to $300. You heard that right. Zach, who is another person on this channel, our business partner who makes videos on this channel, also got his own free stock with that link and got $300 worth of Amazon stock. It's not guaranteed you guys will get that. I want to make that very clear. You guys could get anywhere between $2, $3, $4 in whatever stock, whether it's Tesla, Amazon, Google, Facebook, whatever it might be, or you could get something a lot higher. Again, it's free money either way. Why don't you guys go and take advantage of it and get signed up to an amazing brokerage app like Public? But let's get into this, guys. 60 million Shiba Inu tokens were burnt via Shiba search engine's ad revenue. So if you guys are familiar with this, Shiba search engine is basically an entire search engine dedicated to Shiba Inu, and they have basically been running ads on the search engine, and they have been using the ad revenue to burn Shiba Inu. They have clearly raised quite a bit of money through that ad revenue, as they have burnt over 60 million Shiba Inu tokens, guys. That is no small feat, and that's quite a bit of money that they have used to burn more and more tokens. This is something that I'm kind of passionate about. I'm sorry for the pause, but this is very interesting. I think that most people like to point at Shiba Inu as something that will never be valuable, right? This is something that will never increase in value over the years to come, and we're never going to see these crazy valuations that everybody's always thinking of. But guys, through these community burns, through the burns that are done by the community, these are the things that increase Shiba Inu's value over the long term. You're probably thinking, we didn't even see it. Look at the market right now. We're not even seeing a major jump. Look at, there's no candles or anything, but that's not the point of the burns, guys. The burns take a while to take effect, right? Supply and demand is not an immediate process that takes into effect. Once these burns are initiated, we have to see the people recognize the fact that there are less tokens in the market, and therefore obviously the value of the token would go up because we see more and more people buying the token all of a sudden. Keep that in mind, guys. Again, you have to keep that in mind, that burning is not an instant process, but it's helping every single time that it's done, which is why it's a good thing. And I think, and hopefully it will continue. But I do think that the overall burning process will continue. And I think that we're going to see more instances like this, where we have outside companies, outside of Shiba Inu, outside communities that are going to work together to burn more Shiba Inu tokens. There's whole YouTube videos on YouTube that you literally could go watch right now and potentially burn Shiba Inu that way as well. Next piece of news, Shiba Inu and price analysis. SHIB enters a strong bullish region at the 402148 level. Let's read a little bit more about this and see what this entails. Shiba Inu's price analysis is bullish today. The strongest support is present at the 402012 level, and trading price of SHIB is of course 2148. Again, what they're talking about here is using a lot of different technical analysis terms. They're using moving average curves, and they're using a lot of things that, in my opinion, I don't really think are necessary. I do agree that Shiba Inu is starting to show a lot of bullish momentum, if you will. The reason I wanted to pull this article up in the first place, though, is to nicely transition into my own little technical analysis. Now, guys, I only really use the RSI and the MACD, but actually what I like using lately is just the chart itself. I look at the candles and I look at what we're looking at here. If you guys look at the pattern that we are beginning to form let me draw this out really quick here. We're starting to form there's a lot of different names for this, right? Whether it's a pennant pattern or whether you want to call it it's not really a bull flag because there's no major, flagpole, if you will. But we are starting to see this major consolidation here in Shiba Inu's price, just very stably, moving towards the upward range, which is really, really good to see, especially after the just disgusting market sell-off that we saw right there, guys. But again, if you look at this, guys, I do think that we have a lot of potential for upside or downside, guys. That's the only problem with this type of pattern, is that you could see potentially a good amount of downside or upside with this pattern. It could go either way. Please keep that in mind if you guys are short-term traders of Shiba Inu. If you're not, like us, if you're long-term investors like we are, then you probably don't even care about this. But this is important to discuss because this is something that I think most of you guys want to know. Hey, when is Shiba Inu going to explode next? When is this, what do the technicals look like? That's what this is for. Again, let's get into this last little thing here about whales, guys. Ethereum whales are bullish towards Shiba Inu as $88 million worth of buying spree is being observed. Absolutely crazy. Let's read a little bit more about this. The purchase history of several Ethereum whales indicates their hawkish nature on meme coin Shiba Inu and look forward to experiencing its success soon. Two wallet addresses togetherly hold the majority of SHIB's token supply, with one wallet holding over $40 million worth of SHIB, while the other one holding $34 million worth. At the time of writing, the SHIB token is trading at the 4.0104 level after facing an uptrend of about 1.13% in the past 24 hours. The token is now down about 76% from all-time highs, but of course down about 37 in recent times. Don't know why they're mentioning that, in my opinion. I think that's kind of stupid, but the main point here that we really need to dive into, though, is the whales, right? The reason why, because you're probably wondering, why do you always talk about whales on this channel? Like, who cares? Here's the point. Whales are important because what whales do is that they accumulate, right? They accumulate more and more and more of Shiba Inu over the time. They buy millions of dollars worth of this token, and they continue to do it, and they always do it at very interesting times. If you look at the previous chart history, we can go back here beyond what I just drew down there. If you look back to previous all-time highs that we experienced at the 8810 level, if you look back just below that, this is where the whales were doing a ton of accumulation in this area, right? This is where the whales are buying all throughout this place where it was consolidating, right? Whales, there's something about the whales that they are able to just time the market perfectly. And they seem to have information that nobody else does. I mean, when you're rich, when you're wealthy like that, I'm sure most people would have access to information like that other people wouldn't. And again, guys, this is why I always try to time my buying with the whales. And if you guys want to get a notification of when I buy, definitely join the private Discord already, guys. But again, I think that the whales are gearing up for something big. What that is, I do not know yet. The whales have been buying all throughout these ranges more and more and more. They just continue to add to their position, and they're holding. They're not selling. They're not getting rid of their tokens. They're holding. What could be coming soon that we don't know? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I think this is all very exciting stuff, and I think Shiba Inu has a very bright future for 2022 and beyond. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to hit that sub button. But other than that, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.